What's good, everyone? Today, I want to talk about who is in your circle, but most importantly, who is in your corner. Not everyone has to be in your circle, and not everyone has to be in your corner. There's a difference between people in your corner and people in your circle. There are people that belong in your circle that don't belong in your corner. And so you have to know the difference. You have to know people that have to be in your corner and people that have to be in your circle. I want to take the life of Jesus as an example. He came on earth and he had 12 disciples. Everybody knows 12 disciples of Jesus. But he had 70 more disciples as well. He had 70 disciples. And then he had 120 disciples. And today he has so many disciples, right? But he had 70, he had 120, he had 70, and he had 12. And he had 3 disciples as well. And in the 12 disciples, there were 3 that were very close to him. And so the 12 disciples will go with him to so many places. But there were certain places that just the 3 of them, just 3 of those 12 disciples were privileged to be with him. So especially when they went to on the Mount of Transfiguration, he took with him James, John, and Peter. The other disciples couldn't come because you have to know the kind of people that have to be in your corner and the kind of people that have to be in your circle. And so your circle can consist of many people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. But in your corner, you don't need so many people. You need a few people to be in your corner. You don't need everyone to be in your corner. Because in your corner, those are people that actually would stick with you when things get rough. And even those people can sometimes, leave you hanging. But you gotta be circumspect. You gotta be very careful with the people you allow to be close to you. Who is in your corner and who is in your circle? Who are your friends? Who do you talk to on a daily basis? The Bible says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20, it says, "He that walketh with the wise shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." Just by walking with the wise, people will think you're wise. So who do you talk to on a regular basis? Who are you talking to every single time? Who do you have conversations with? I read something which says that 95% of your successes or failures are as a result of your reference group. And who is your reference group? Your reference group are the 5 people you have conversations with every single time. Are the 5 closest people you talk to on a daily basis or regularly. Who are those people? They make up 95% of your successes or your failures. So who is in your circle? Who is in your corner? Not everyone deserves to be in your corner. There are people that just have to be in your circle. They just have to be in a bigger circle. And so you could have so many friends. You could know so many people. But who is really dear to you? Who is really close to you? There's a song I listen to which says that your best friend too has a friend. I have several friends, right? Or I know several people that I went to school with, right? And so it's easy, right? I have several friends, right? People that I went to school with, whatever. And so I know those people, but I have another set of friends that the people that I went to school with do not know, right? And so your best friend, so somebody you refer to as your best friend, oh, this is my best friend, this person, whatever, has another person you don't know about. So that is why you have to be mindful of who you let in. That is why you have to be mindful of who you're close to. That is why you have to be mindful of who you're talking to on a regular basis. The Bible says in Proverbs 17, verse 17, it says that a friend loveth at all times, but a brother is born for adversity. So he's not your friend if he's just there when things are good. He loveth at all times. When things are good, he loves you. When things are bad, he's there. When things are good, he's there. So a friend is not just going to be there when things are good. A friend is not just going to be there when you're making merry. A friend is not just going to be there when there's a party or something. A friend is going to be there when you're mourning. A friend is going to be there when you're making merry. A friend is going to be there when you're happy, when you're sad. When good things happen to you, when bad things happen to you, a friend is still going to be there. A friend is going to stay close to you, right? So the Bible says there's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. So who is your friend? Who is in your circle? Who is in your corner? Not everyone deserves to be in your corner. Not everyone deserves to be close to you. There are people that just have to be in the bigger circle. Let them be there. It would be a mistake for Jesus to bring some of those 70 into his 12, or some of those 120 into his 3. It wouldn't, because there are people that just have to be in a bigger circle. There are people that don't have to know certain things about you, because the people in your corner can know some things about you, and those are people you can trust to not go out there to destroy you, to not go out there to degrade and debase you. Those are people you can trust with your word. Those are people that you know that when you tell them something, they're not just going to go out and tell people about you and destroy you to people. And so it's very imperative to be wise when it comes to who you allow to be close to you. It's very important to know who to allow to be very close to you. Not everybody has to be close to you. Be mindful of that. Not everyone has to have access to you. But a lot of us, we just give people the chance. We're too open that everybody can be close to us, that everybody can get to know some very essential things about us. Not everybody has to know certain things about us. Not everyone has to, right? Because a friend loves it at all times. Ask yourself the question, are they only there when things are good? Or are they there when things are bad? Is it when only you're making merry? Or when things go wrong, they're still there? Why? Because a friend loves it at all times. A friend is going to love you when things are good. A friend is going to love you when things are bad. But, is it a friend would love you? And so ask yourself the question, are they only there when things are good? Because if they're only there when things are good, then they're not your friend. Those are people that want to use you. There are people that only remember you when they're in need. Right? If they don't need something, they're not going to remember us. And we know people like that in our lives. We have people like that. And we call them friends. That's my friend. No, that's not your friend. That's somebody that just want to use you. That's just someone that wants something from you. There are people, when you see them call you, they want something. They call you because they need something from you. When you see their call, it's just because they need something. They're in need. If they're not in need, they don't know you. So those people would have to be in your bigger circle. Those people would have to be in your 12 or in your 120. So Jesus came on earth to show us how to live on earth. His life is a practical example as to how to live. And so when a man follows the life of Jesus, when a man is living the life according to how Jesus lived his life is going to be very easy and simple. Because not everyone was so close to him. Not everyone. I remember there was a time he went to heal, and then he took with him Peter, James, and John because of their belief. Because they believed that he could heal was Jairus' daughter. When everybody else around them had fear and everybody else was talking about, oh, she's dead, the Bible says he took with him Peter, James, and John, and then they went into the room. And then he called her, and then she woke up. So you have to know who to be close to. You have to know who you allow to be very close to you. Because there are certain people in your life that just want to destroy you. There are certain people in your life that just say bad things about you, that just destroy you. And every single time they talk to you, they're just saying bad things. Every single time it's negative. Any single thing they say is just, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you're not this enough. You're not this, you're not that. Who is in your circle? Who is in your corner? You have to know the difference. There are people in your corner that don't have to be in your corner. There are people in your corner that you have to demote to your circle. You have to take them to your circle because they don't deserve to be there. They don't have to be there. They have no business knowing some things about you. They have no business knowing your every move, your every single move. There are people who tell them my every single move. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I want to open this. Oh, I want to go here. I want to go there. And then you realize, oh, it couldn't happen. And then you realize, okay, I only told this person, but how did this person know about it? Your best friend too has a friend. The man you call, oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my best friend. The girl you said, oh, that's my best friend. She will never do that to me. Or he will never do that to me. Your best friend too has a friend. Your best friend has friends. My friends have friends I don't know about. My friends have friends I will never know. My friends have friends I will never ever see. I have friends who have certain friends who have certain friends that I will never know. And so for me to think that, okay, this is just my friend and then he's not going to do something to me, it's not a wise thing to do. And so be mindful of who you let in, be mindful of who you're close to, be mindful of who you talk to on a daily basis. Why? Because your reference group make up for 95% of your successes or failures. Jim Rohn says that you are an average of the five people you surround yourself with. Who are you talking to? The Bible says that he that walketh with the wise shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall suffer harm. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. Right? There's certain people, you might not even be a bad person, but just by the mere fact that you associate yourself with some bad people, people think you're bad. You know, and you might not be wise, but just by the mere fact that you associate yourself with someone that is wise or someone that has character, people might think you're a man of character. Right? And so be mindful of the people you talk to, be mindful of the people you associate yourself with. Be mindful of people you let in close to you, because not everyone deserves to be close to you. Not everyone deserves to know certain things about you. I hope this helped. If yeah, I just wanted to come talk about it, and yeah, God bless you and be safe.